So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, important interception. And we have our very first corner. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
There's a sharp hit of ball here. Messi is having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Pedri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got tall! Oh, it's come loose! And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
Looking for a runner, and he plays one through. That's the keeper's ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mora is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Conte. Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, look! And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Now this could shapes to shoot! No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, no question, that's a foul. João Neves, that's an imaginative pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation.
Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ajax upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe! He's picked his way through. Mbappe with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that pass isn't the best. Van Nistelrooy, always looking for that half a chance. Aimed beyond the defence. Chooses to go crossfield. Mbappe. Mbappe! Against the crossbar! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Pedri knocks it into space. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Zanetti. Zanetti, nice looking ball. Deep through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Serginho. Messi in acres of space out wide. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri. That is good alertness. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's looking wide. Swings, he rises! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
And the shot! Pedri.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Climbs up big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Taken back almost at once. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Alexander-Arnold. It's a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Mora. Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Nice interception, well timed. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. João Neves kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy. João Neves does well to get it back. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Hazard! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20, el dorsal 15.
De
Se va a
Paul.
llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, delightful ball. And now they can clear their lines.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Played down the flank. Messi has it in a wide position. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Looking to play him in. And here's Depay. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries to pass it through. It's Memphis Depay! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Serán sustituidos.
Barcelona go
El
into the
dorsal
lead.
19.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. De Paul. Now it's Yamal. Zanetti. Chance for a shot! No mistake! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.